Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. I am here today with your general love, life, and spirituality collective guidance for October 2023. So, you guys, we're going to be talking about what's coming in for October for all Saggies out there. Before I get started with the general energy, I'm going to talk about the like the overall spiritual energy of the month for every zodiac sign, and then I'll get into the cusp energy. What is that about? And then lastly, talk about how this affects you guys specifically, okay? So we're going to get into that, and then if you guys are liking or resonating, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe before you go. All right, don't forget to hit that button before you exit, all right, the video. And if you're interested in getting any personal guidance, my link to my shop will be down below, but you can always visit the shop at ferrarico.etsy.com. Also, not only that, but I offer subscriptions now. That's something new that I'm doing outside of YouTube. So there are subscription options if you are interested. With the subscription, it's really neat because you get a chance to get free guidance from me, okay? You get an opportunity to get something free. You get a free gift. Like if you're chosen, if you're selected as that random person, that random winner, you could be, right? And not only that, but you get like literal gifts, right? I'll literally send you something. No, for real. Like I'll literally send you something rare. And you may not want to miss out on this type of thing because this only happens once in a lifetime. All right, so Saggies, let's go ahead and keep going. Let's talk about the energy coming in for the month. It's all about flow, divine alignment, manifesting things, moving forward, and personal goal setting in the month of October. Okay, so things that you want, things that you crave, you're going to be trying to manifest these things. You're going to be in a mindset where you're like, okay, I want this, I need that, this is what I need to do. Creating a plan. Or I want a life like this. Well, what do I need to do to get a life like this? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to lay it all out. All right? God may be guiding you or directing you in a totally different path than the path you chose in the past. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired of being stagnant and stuck and pretending like I'm not really this spiritual person, and I really am, and I'm actually going to really do this. I'm not going to try to be on both sides anymore. I'm choosing one path. So for some of you, you're choosing the one path that you know you are really a part of. It's essentially a part of your DNA, but you could have been running from this. Or for others of you, you could have been avoiding it. Or even if you're not running or avoiding, it could have been something where you were just torn. You were in purgatory or something. Like you were just like, I don't know if I should ascend or descend. You were probably playing both sides for some of you guys. But I think in the month of October, you're going to realize that God is the one in control and is about to align you and place you where you need to be, call you by your real name, right? Help you see who you really are. And this can be positive or negative. Now, this is some cusp energy coming up toward the middle of the month. This is the cusp of pleasure, right? This is about Libra and Scorpio, vanity, beauty, and we also have overindulgence and obsession. Two things that are easy to get into and two things that are hard to get out of, right? So this, I think what's going on for you guys, and I always say things in advance, right? I say everything for a reason, and for everyone who's listening, I'm always talking to you guys. So being that I just said it's easy to get into and hard to get out of, I think that what's going to help you guys really align on the path you're supposed to be on and help you really learn how to manifest things that you want and be able to have a positive movement forward in your life, you're really the sign that's going to be the most challenged by this energy. okay? This is not gonna be your element in October. This is gonna be so far-fetched for you. You're going to be really, really challenged. But what this is going to do, you're going to learn that in order to get the things that you really, really want to manifest to happen, it's time for you to open up. Open up to abundance. Listen, there is a Sagittarius out there who's about to realize that there is an entire world of opportunities that are, I'm talking about, could bring a lot of money. A lot of money. All I see is signs. All I see is signs, dollar signs, right? Green. There's a lot of opportunities that can bring that in if you believe you deserve it, and if you accept openly what God is about to do in your life. Like, some of you are about to really get the messages of what path you're supposed to be on and what you're supposed to do in order to have this abundance and prosperity fill your life. But it's going to be challenging for you because this may not be either a path you thought. And that's when people feel the most challenged, when you make plans that God laughs at. B, if it's not about like something that you, maybe something totally different than what you thought, if it's not that, then what it could be is that you're being challenged to finally move forward on it, like some dream you have or some goal you have. You're being incredibly challenged to finally get out of stagnancy, get out of your own way, finally go for this, finally take that leap of faith on it, finally do it and stop staying stuck. And you know you're being called to some type of business adventure, or adventure, meant to say venture, but it can be definitely an adventure, because I feel like this is going to be a new world for a lot of you, like something you've never done before. Or maybe it's just like you just have this self-sabotage going on. And remember, we just had an incredibly powerful supermoon in Aries, and Aries is a sign that self-sabotages often. Aries will stop themselves from doing the greatest things in the world, but they will stop themselves. And you take on that side of the Aries energy. You're pulling from that. You're pulling from the shadow side of an Aries. And it's because you're the sister sign to an Aries. You're the sister of an Aries, right? And being that you are Sagittarius, you're pulling from the negative side, right? The side where you're going to be self-sabotaging, telling yourself, oh, I'm not good enough for this, to do this. Or, am I really wanting to invest in this? What if it doesn't work? What if I'm not successful? What if other people don't buy into my ideas? What if I look crazy for doing this? Or what if people have something to say? What if, right? You have too many things that you say to keep yourself from doing it. And as October is not the time, is not the time, it's not the time, it's not the time, it's not the time, it's not the time. October is green, okay? October, the color is green, period. For you, Sagittarius, is not really an energy that's meant to be shared with other people. If I were you, I would also keep your ideas to yourself. That's another thing. You don't have to go around here telling people what's going on, right? But this is your special energy right now, where you can manifest a lot by the power of that green, right? And it can happen for you when you stop telling yourself no, you can't. Okay, now don't feel picked on, but this is an energy that's going through all the signs. I'm just showing you how it affects you. Now let's talk about you guys more specifically. Now this is when I zone in a little bit more. A lot of you guys may feel like in October you're learning something from the best of the best. You may have found yourself a highly inspirational and extremely powerful person in October. Or maybe you've already found them, but in October is the month where maybe you really get this deeper revelation about what you're learning from this person. Now, as you can see, I have myself here on the screen. Now, it could be me. It could be me that you're learning from, right? You see that you're here, right? And you're hearing this. So I could be that person for some of you, that guide. For others of you, it can be anyone. It can be anyone in the world, anyone in your life. But you're getting so much more in tune with the spiritual side of things. There is something spiritually that's guiding you, and it's a force that is pulling you in more and more. You're getting pulled in more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Now, some of you Sagittarians may be very skeptical about certain areas in spirituality, and that is exactly how you're supposed to be. Because what that shows is that, unlike others, you actually have a gift of discernment. God has given you a powerful spiritual gift where you're able to see the difference between good and bad. You have been given that from God, and that is something you are supposed to use. Now, you're getting pulled more into your spiritual beliefs and developing new spiritual beliefs, but you're starting to realize and understand the true meaning behind spirituality, going back to ancient ways of real spirituality versus commercial witch and things that a lot of people, bad people, have labeled and called spirituality and put the two together. You're starting to understand the difference between a Hollywood version of what that is and a real God version of what that is. You guys are starting to get a closer connection to God. And through this is really helping you understand, like, the more you pour into your spiritual practices, the more you receive. And the things that you're going to be receiving from this spiritual guru is going to have a lasting effect on your life in a really, really great positive way. This is someone who may help you learn your calling in October. Someone may reveal to you in little droplets of wisdom on your brain that you can't help but to applaud, honor, or praise this person because of what they're going to be doing to change your perspective on things. You're now learning some really powerful and valuable information, some sage advice. This is someone who you hold at a high level. You realize how unique this person really is, and the advice that continues to keep being shown to you, are given to you from this person is going to be motivating you throughout time. Maybe it's something where one conversation with someone is going to keep you focused on all the positive things for like a very, very long time in your life. Maybe someone kickstarts your destiny. All right. But this impact that this person has on your life is going to also reflect externally, Sagittarius. This is also going to show on the outside of you. Other people are going to start seeing that, wait a minute, the Sagittarius, whoever this Sagittarius has been working with spiritually or has been listening to this podcast or these videos on YouTube or getting readings from or like getting advice from or sitting down talking to, whoever this Sagittarius has been connected to is really powerful, because this is making the Sagittarius become powerful too, and realizing their power and realizing what they're saying and realizing how they have all these hidden talents and gifts inside of them. Who is this person that you're going to? What's their phone number? I need them too. Sagittarius, you're seeming like you're helping to build a worship circle around a person that you praise for their infinite knowledge and wisdom, their sage advice. You are telling people how great this is and how much this has changed you. And for some of you, this may be the only individual that has had such a profound impact on your life are on your soul. You may have gone to several different readers, several different community centers, several different friends, several different kinds of people who are spiritualists or who are like, say that they're healers and things like that. But never have you ever felt so connected on a soul level to a specific person, and other people want to support as well. So you may actually have a new role as someone's marketing person, like a person that's helping someone market their business, a person that is supporting someone so much that it increases their flow of prosperity in their life, and in turn you increase yours. Because see, like, this person's helping you become more powerful or more rich or more abundant or more confident or more successful. So it's like the best way for you to return your favor for what this person is giving you and gifting you with, you're going to gift them with more, attention and love and support and genuine niceness and consideration. And you have people like supporting them because they really support you. This person may not even know or realize that they are, or maybe they do know that they're supporting you, but it's like they're not asking for anything. But your way of showing your love is by sending love their way in an abundant amount, right? So this is really beautiful. It's like, I give, you give, right? We give. That's what sisters are for. That's what brothers are for. That's what families for, right? And that's all I have. God bless.